12 in the Wizards outlook. We're gonna get to the Wizards and the Bucks in just a little bit. They played for the second time in 3 days. If you guys been following us on social media, there's some things happening this week in both the men's and women's side of college basketball. It is in fact March. The madness has begun. So as always, that means we'll be a little bit busy because we're gonna try to talk about it each and every night like we do on Wizards Outlook. Here are the ways we're going to go about it. We got Within the Madness, really cool concept. Cardell Dudley spearheaded this. We got for both the men's and the women's side, as you guys can see here. Started this Thursday, we're going to provide previews, player breakdowns, and analysis of each game from opening day to the championship in April. So you guys make sure you check that out. We're going to watch the game just like we always do alongside you guys, and then, get on here afterwards and discuss it. So we look forward to doing that with you guys. But as for the Wizards, all right, so Milwaukee held them off tonight 133 to 122. Washington deep into a hole tonight. I think they went down by as many as 26. Try to climb back out. The Bucks weren't really having the whole climb back out thing. They got within 10, 11, 9, and every time the Bucks were like, go away, pretty much you had your chance 2 nights ago. We're not doing this again. And, you can't – it's cool that they have enough firepower to kind of climb themselves out of holes, but you can't beat good teams going down 26. That's not what you're going to do, and especially when you kind of fired your sneaking up on them bullet the other night and lost that game. You got them fully attentive Milwaukee Bucks. And, obviously the big difference tonight was you got Brad back tonight. And he looked like, the commentators during the game. And I'm kind of like, 1 + 1 = 2. He had a night off. He's going to have fresh legs. And he looked great tonight. But again, the defensive end of the floor, man. And so they kind of get back into this whole caring about the defensive end of the floor as much as they care about the offensive end of the floor. Is not going to help against these good teams. We've said this numerous times, but I'm going to be quiet and let both Raymond and Cardell get into this. So, Cardell, your thoughts on tonight's matchup? Well, Washington's loss to the Bucks tonight.
Giannis, he was the difference the other night. He was the difference tonight. He's pretty much the difference every night, man. We stated this throughout the season. It's just certain teams because of who they have in the middle or up front that the Wizards really have no answer for. I don't care what Beal do. I don't care what Russ do. If you're dealing with one of those monsters, it's a long night for the Wizards because they have no one up front that can really match these guys. Not just height-wise. The Wizards either has somebody that has the height, or maybe undersized. They may have the heart, but they don't have anybody with the combination of athleticism, defensive ability and size to consistently slow these dudes down. And you have what you have. It's hard to come back. The Bucks, I also felt like the Bucks in the first half, their 3-point shooting, 9 for 17. It put the Wiz in a tough spot, man. You already got to deal with Giannis in the middle. Now these dudes just sniping you from all over the court. It's just tough. I mean, that's 27 points right there. Just off of 9 shots. That's a tough field. Last game, Chris Middleton kind of struggled. This game, he came back. He couldn't be stopped, especially in the first half. He had 4 points in the first quarter. Then he woke up in the second quarter, had 12 points, and it was on from there. He finished with 23 points, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. The 30-point quarters, that's another issue. We talked about this early in the season where it was like, y'all got to keep these guys below 30 points in these quarters to have a chance to win. And they're back with a vengeance. In their 4 straight losses since they came back from All-Star break, the Wiz have allowed 30 or more points in 13 out of the 16 quarters. The last time they kind of had a chance was against the Clippers and they won that game. It's no coincidence. They had a couple quarters where they held them under 30. It is what it is. I love how Russell Westbrook was facilitating, man. He did his job, man. It ain't much more he could do, man. What I was saying the other night is, unlike a lot of point guards who get frustrated if you miss a couple shots, he's the type, he gonna keep feeding you. He like, no, you want to make a shot. I don't care where your confidence is. I'm gonna make you confident. And that's what he did. And he got other guys involved and got them going to a point where the Bucks had to be honest defensively which created opportunities for Beal and him to get open looks and stuff like that. And that's when the Wizards started coming back. Then when they got fatigued and they couldn't hit shots, that's when the Bucks just went on their run and did what they do. You started locking up and going to the paint and dominating. Brad Beal, I mean, what more can you say? To me, he played magnificent. Before I keep going, I want to ask y'all two one thing: is he right now? I'm just talking about right now, not career resume. Is he right now a top 2 shooting guard in the league? Right now.
You said right now?
Right now.
Yeah, I think it's I think that's fair.
Yeah, like
So
it's
Harden.
Yeah. I would say James and them.
Okay, so it's James and Bill. Okay.
Yeah. Because you're talking about right now, right? Not
Exactly.
like career,
Right now,
just
not
right now
career
this season.
achievement and all that.
Yeah. I think that's
even if you disagree, I don't think you should be looking at anybody crazy if they said that. I mean, his level of play has spoken for itself. I mean, what criticism could you have for him this season, man? Like he's raised his level of play. I mean, and you gotta give him respect for it. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't make a definitive case to put him below number 2.
And that's how I feel. I'm with y'all. That's why I asked the question. Moving on as far as second chance points, the Bucks ate up the Wizards 15-2. Points in the paint. Lord knows the Bucks ate up the Wizards 70-42. Lord Jesus. That was his bully. That's the Giannis effect. And then once again, the Wiz were out rebounded 46-33. Last time they won was against the Clippers, and the rebounding margin was 54-52 in favor of the Clippers. So Washington was right there. They won the game. So rebounding is connected to defense. You can't get off defense if you don't rebound. That's the whole point. And there was plenty of times in this game where they got to stop, but then next thing you know, somebody on the Bucks got an offensive rebound. It deflates you, man. It deflates you. Or when they're on defense or whatnot. I mean, not when they're on defense. They can't get the board. You know what I'm saying? Where the Bucks are rebound and they off to the races, they getting extra possessions. To make matters worse, Giannis had 15 rebounds. The Wizards front court, I'm talking about forwards and centers: Rui, Alex Len, Davis Bertans, Robert Lopez. They had 13 rebounds combined. Now, if you want to include Denny, who was more of a 3, they had 19 rebounds. So Giannis almost out-rebounded the Wizards' entire front court by himself. That's what I mean. I mean, it's nothing. I'm trying to be nice, man, because you YouTubers that appreciate y'all love in the comments for sure. But I hear y'all comments talking about I'm hating on certain players just because I'm pointing out facts, that may not be favorable to them. No, I'm just calling it like it is. It's all. It don't take nothing to go in there and just bang and rebound. Like the Bucks did a good job of making sure Russ ain't getting in that mix. Like they put Dante on him. They Drew Holiday. They was boxing him out so he wouldn't go in there and sneak rebounds. Because that's how the Wizards, even the odds on the boards. Because I'm pretty sure they're fully aware that their front court, it is what it is, man. But until that changes, they're not gonna win. Let's call it what it is. I don't care how much they score. We saw Bill lose a game early in the season and drop 60. You know what I mean? It's like it comes back to the stops and controlling boards. You don't have to win the boards. Like I said, they lost the rebounding battle, to the Clippers by 2, but it was close. So you still gave yourself a chance to win. You're not gonna win with this, man. You're not getting stops and they are rebounding you. You got to work miracles. That means you got to literally be on fire as a team to pull out wins, man. And that's not going to happen against the better teams. And that's not even going to happen against the teams that's fighting for playoff position because we in the second half, they're gearing up. They're trying to make a playoff run. So the Wizards get some pride as a whole, not just 1 or 2 players on the floor as an entire whole. Like the front court should be ashamed of themselves. This is 4 straight games they gotten abused on the boards. This is 4 straight. Like it's nothing. If y'all don't do y'all job, we not going to win. You can't expect Bill and Russ to do their job every night, then go down there and have to do y'all. Y'all footers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's become, and I know if it's been happening in the last 4 games, I know every other team in the league is seeing this when they come to town and realize we can do the same thing. So at this point, it's about pride, and until they get some pride on their end, get some stops. Don't be afraid to be banged up and hurt and stuff, which some Wizards are in the front court. I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna keep getting the same result.
Right.
Yeah, man. Like during this recent stretch, their defensive woes have just resurfaced, and that's what's leading to the losses. You know, when they were having success, they look like a completely different team on that end. You know, they even outside of the rebounding, like their rotations are off again. People are out of position. You know, people not closing out. Teams are back to shooting these absurd percentages from the 3-point line. You know, so I mean, they're not stopping people from getting in the paint. So, like, I mean, if you're not performing at any level of defense, like, how can you expect to win games? So they gotta figure that out, man. Because when they did, you know, they were successful in getting wins against quality teams. And now that they're not doing that, it's right back to business as usual for them. You know, digging these big holes, and they're using all their energy to climb back out of them. So then at the end of the game, their margin for error is non-existent, you know. So they got to just put themselves in a better position to win, and it starts with defense. They're just not offering any resistance. It's too easy for teams. They're getting comfortable, you know, and then once their confidence goes up, you know, people making shots they normally wouldn't make, you know, it's just that snowball effect, you know, and now Wizards got to do something miraculous to even make it a game again. So yeah, man, that has to change like ASAP. You know, offense, as we've said numerous times, it's irrelevant at this point. We know they can score, you know, but you got to stop somebody. So yeah, man. As in regards to individuals, you know, as I said the last show, I'm happy to see Russ kind of rounding out back to himself. You know, it makes them that much better as a team. You know, when you have a talent like that that's able to perform, you know, at anywhere close to the best of his ability. You know, when he was limited, it showed, and it was extremely hard for them. Of course, we already talked about Brad Beal. It's not too much to elaborate there. Like you said, Wilson, he's coming off some rest, had fresh legs. And he's proven it's not too much anybody in the league could do with him defensively, and he showed that again tonight. I think it's too many people on the Wizards not named Beal and Bertan shooting threes. You know, they waste a lot of possessions like that, and especially with them now rebounding effectively, that it's just double. It hurts them even more. You know, teams are getting the boards, pushing it out, and getting easy runouts and layups. So they got to value possessions a little bit more than they've been doing. You know, but again, it just for me, and I'm sure for y'all too, it just all goes back to the defensive end. You know, when they were having those times when they were stopping teams, when it was time to rebound on the defensive end, it was 5 Wizards in the paint, gang rebounding, boxing people out, doing the dirty work, and we're just not seeing that now. So they got some things to figure out. That playoff picture is getting more bleak by the day. So so yeah, man. I don't know, man. Whatever they was eating, whatever they was doing during that stretch, they need to go back and figure it out so you know they can get back to that level of play, because you know that's what it's going to take if they don't want to, you know, just get dog walk every game from here on out. So yeah, man. Hopefully they can figure this thing out.
That front line, man. I see on Twitter some people talk about us. This one should be playing. That one should be playing. Thomas Bryant's agent has the easiest job in the world right now.
Oh, man.
When I tell you, like, I'm legit every game. I'm his agent. I'm looking up there like,
I need a blank check.
Like,
oh man.
You know what we agreed upon, right? Upon further review,
He gonna get 9. He gonna get 9.
That. Like double
that. He's got 80. Oh, he get 9. Come on.
I'm not even trying to be funny, but there's no rim protection, no rebounding, no anything because one dude got hurt. And the worst part is He's not even the tallest one of all y'all. All the footers are healthy. And also, I don't ever want to see my bad, Cardell. I don't ever like. Please, for the love of God, throw away this lineup where Bertans is the 5. Take it, throw it in the trash.
See, I'm not the only one, folks. Don't be in the comments saying I'm,
No. Look, it's not even Cardell. It's at My Mind on Sports and at Willie T Speaks. Please, I don't mind. I can't do it, bruh. And then you can't go small when the big on your small ball team don't want to do none of the big stuff.
Don't want to bang.
Bruh, there was one playing again. I'm gonna keep going back. Drew Holiday roughed them. Like Giannis is out the game. They making a run. And again, I know I tweeted it tonight. I was just like, this one of those examples why some people are like, man, why did the Bucks give up all they gave up to go get Drew Holiday? Because on a night like tonight, you had sometimes when Giannis was out the game, Washington's going on a furious run. Here comes Drew Holiday. And it wasn't a 3. He bullied his way to the basket, bucket. Bullied his way to the basket again, bucket. Bullied his way to the basket again, bucket. Oh, someone missed. Let me snatch the offensive rebound from your small ball 5. Dime Chris Middleton for an easy 2. Oh, all right. Hey, 2-time MVP guy, come here. You can come back in now. By the time Giannis come back in, like everything was calm again. They were in control. I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna bring up a name. I know Cardell hates it, but they need to figure out something because they've lost opportunities to get impactful bigs, and it's hurting. It is hurting oh so bad right now. You are paying dearly for it, and I get it. You know, the shooting, and it's cute. It's wonderful, but at this time right now, this is disgusting. You played 22 seconds of good defense, offensive rebound, 3. And in the last 2 nights, we know Giannis is going to bully you, right? Brook Lopez ain't even want to be assertive the first night y'all played him. But it's okay because Dante DiVincenzo was like, I'll do it. What? So then tonight, Brook Lopez is like, cool, I'll be assertive. He got 22, 7 boards, 4 blocks. He was back there providing rim protection. And you got Drew Holiday on the other end hitting offensive glass. Like, this just –
they should take it personal, bro, that the point guard on the Wizards has to guard Giannis. Because he's the only one that will bang with him and try to – and he actually did the best job of guarding Giannis, a 6'3" point guard. As a big – come on, man.
And I felt bad for him a couple times. You know, and Carter, I know you speak firsthand. You 6'3", 6'4", dealing with somebody that height. Dog, it wears on you after a little bit. So, like, there was a couple times, you know, Giannis just put the go gadget arms. He put the ball out there, got the stride, and Russ ain't even moved. Like, all right, if I'm at least taking the initial physical L, y'all behind me, somebody got me, right? No. Left hand lay, unbothered. Right hand lay, unbothered.
Look. And Russ did something, honestly, I used to do back in college when we had big guys. Like when my man Tim was behind me, we had a thing where I would front the big and I could jump. So I would make them think because I'm small, they could easily get it in. So I would get a lot of my steals that way when they would throw lazy post-entry passes. So after a while, they started throwing it high. That's when Tim would come from behind and knock the ball loose. That was something we would do to make them think and make them second guess giving the ball into the bigs. So they had to stay on the perimeter. We saw Russ do that a couple times where he will front. So I'm like, oh, this is steal. Because Russ is fighting him so hard on the block. I'm like, oh, this is steal right now. And they actually do bad passes where it went wide. But like if you were aware as a big, you can knock that loose or something. Or at least, worst case scenario, knock it out of bounds and save the possession. They didn't even move until Giannis got the ball. And he would spin off Russ. And he got a clear lane to the basket. I'm like, and then you see these guys balling up, standing tall stuff to avoid the foul. But Giannis would dunk over that and finish over that all day, every day. I'm like, what are y'all looking at? What are y'all supposed to see, man and ball? That's the problem. These dudes don't even know how to do that. They play defense looking at that man like they Deion Sanders as a cornerback trying to defend Jerry Rice. They just be right here on that man. But what happened? It's like, who taught you? Who taught y'all how to play defense, man? And Russ, Russ not trying to show up his teammates. You could just see his body like, dog, like, yo, Scott, I don't look, man. What more you want? So it's just
like you said, they got to take that personal, man.
Yeah,
They have to take that personal. And this is the crazy part. Every team, no matter what caliber big they have, is coming here like, oh, it's food. This is my night. They look at the week schedule like, oh, that's my night. I told Coach I want some more touches. Who we playing? Oh, that's Washington. Hey, Coach.
They soft, they soft inside. Let's call it what it is. Look how Beal and Russ got beat up going into the holding day. They got beat up. They was on the floor a lot. They got hit by 2 Reeboks and ended up on the floor. It wasn't always getting the call. They're like, damn, man. The Bucks guards, they don't even need the ice tub tonight. They good. Take a shower with his mouth. Go back home.
The most contact they had was when they got called for illegal screens. The Bucks guards. That's it. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, seriously. Because, like, what's it called? Once you went by, is Middleton chilling, Brook down there, Giannis down there, Portis down there when he in there. It's nothing. They were just there to receive Brad and Russ. Hey, guys, how's everything going? Like, man, so, and this is the thing, Washington, you got an opportunity to kind of at least get off the snide, so to speak, come Wednesday, taking on the Kings. If Rashawn Holmes puts up career numbers, this front line, man, this is
bad, man. Like,
it really is. It really, really is. And then again, hope everybody understands the importance of having, like, I know everyone loves offense these days. If y'all don't got nobody to protect the rim, man, you're in trouble. Especially now with everything spaced out.
Damn. Rashawn Holmes, 17 to 15, 6.
Sir. Sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I be trying to be respectful. I'm not just throwing out random names. Like, and he's one of the dudes. He's Bane with the contact. He loves it.
And here's the worst part: Russ and Beal got to deal with De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. They got to deal with those boys, so they can't help y'all.
Oh man, yeah.
So, and Marvin Bagley's back. He down there. You see what I'm saying?
I think he broke his hand, so he should.
He broke his hand.
I think he fractured his hand tonight.
Sheesh.
Yeah. That's a whole story for another day. But but before we go, unless anybody had anything else to add, just want to remind you guys one more time about this week. I think starting on Thursday, or is it Wednesday to play in game? Thursday. Thursday. All right. March Madness shows, man. Within the Madness, don't miss it. Join us. Try to knock these out each and every night for both the men's and the women's side of the brackets. I'm looking forward to diving into the brackets a little bit tomorrow. So just so I got a little bit of an idea what's coming. Looking forward to 2 good tournaments on the men's and the women's side. Also looking forward to see what you guys have to say. I know you guys like to comment everything else. Look, man, just a reminder, you guys tuning in, it's easy. We can see your comments, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, even IG. Even if you type it on IG, I can see it. I just can't post it. So just a reminder. Share, engage. It's fine. We will comment on it. We got time. It's cool. It's a long tournament. Help us get through it. Y'all have a great day.